Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Janera, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I did get the shade Y513, and this company claims that this is a 24-hour wear foundation with medium to buildable coverage, and it has a skin-like finish. So if you're interested in seeing how all these claims hold up, then keep on watching. Okay, so to start things off, I'm going to use my Beekman 1802 lotion just to further moisturize my skin before I use my primer and the foundation. I really like this lotion. I like putting it on my skin before and after I take off my makeup. I feel like it just makes my skin very soft. Also, one thing to note about this lotion, don't put too much on or else you're going to get like a white cast on your face. Alright, next I'm going to prime using my Fenty Beauty primer. Alright, now I'm going to use the foundation. Again, I did get the color Y513. It does say on the instructions to shake before you use it, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to shake it a little bit, and I'll show you what the foundation looks like. This is one pump. Okay, so this is what the foundation looks like. It's definitely watery, so I can automatically tell that, you know, this is a medium coverage foundation. I'm just gonna put one pump on one side of my face, and then I'll put the other pump on the other side of my face. To blend this out, I'm gonna be using my Morphe M439 brush. Okay, so this is what one pump looks like. I actually really like the finish. But I think in general, I would want to put another pump, but that's just because I'm so used to having a full coverage foundation. Alright, so I'm going to add another pump to the other side of my face, and then we're going to see if we can build this coverage up a little bit and see if it brings it more to like a full coverage finish. Okay, so this is what the second pump looks like. So I have the foundation over my entire face, and I will get a little close. I think the consistency is very pretty. It's very light. It's not heavy at all, so I don't feel cakey at all, so I really do like this. I'm getting really excited about using this as a medium coverage foundation though, because I feel like every time I put on makeup, it's always full coverage, even if I'm like doing something that doesn't really, you know, need full coverage makeup on at the moment, like, you know, just a really chill event. So I feel like this foundation is very perfect for just a chill, subtle makeup look. But to be honest, I feel like it's very similar to a full coverage foundation, which just kind of like shows me, you know, maybe I didn't need full coverage, you know. Maybe it's just like a preference thing. And it feels really good on my skin. Like, it's not heavy at all, it's not cakey, it's very light. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing anything at all. But for today's video, I'm gonna show you guys if this foundation does have buildable coverage. So I will use one pump and just put it on my entire face. So this foundation definitely is buildable because now it looks like a full coverage foundation. I think the finish is very pretty, and still, even with an extra pump, it does not feel cakey at all. It still feels like I'm not really wearing any foundation at all, which I really like. So if you're someone like me who prefers full coverage, like, you know, you can use one pump for the days that you don't want as much coverage, and then, you know, a couple of pumps for the days that you do want full coverage. So I think it's really nice that you have this flexibility with this foundation, and I think the finish is very pretty as well. Let me get a little closer. Alright, so next is the concealer. I'm going to use my Makeup Forever shade 14. I'm going to use about that much. And to blend it out, I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender Pro. Alright, next I'm going to use my setting powder by Laura Mercier. I do have the color Translucent Medium Deep. To put the setting powder under my eyes, I'm going to use my Beauty Blender Pro again. Because the color of the setting powder matches so well with my skin, I'm not going to brush it off. I'm just going to leave it on my face. And because I have oily skin, I'm going to use my It Cosmetics Y513 brush to just put this setting powder on my entire face. I like this brush because it's very soft and it's very big, so it applies the setting powder to my face really quickly. Alright, next I'm going to contour using my 227 It Cosmetics brush. I like this as a contour brush because it has an angle and I feel like it's perfect for my contour area. The contour I will be using is from my contour kit by Anastasia. I'll be using this color at the top right. I think this palette is discontinued though, so soon I'm going to have to find another contour to start using. But for now I'm going to enjoy every last bit of it, so... Alright, next is my bronzer. I like the Fenty Beauty bronzer. I have the color Mocha Mommy, and I feel like it's the perfect shade for a bronzer for me. To blend it out, I'll be using my Morphe M530 brush. Next, I'm going to be using my MAC blush. The color is Sweet as Cocoa. This particular shade is discontinued, but I feel like MAC has really good blushes in general, so definitely check them out and see if you can find a color that you like from them. To blend out the blush, I'll be using my Morphe E4 brush. Next, I'm going to put on my highlighter. It is the shade Topaz by Becca Cosmetics. This is what it looks like. To blend this out, I'm going to be using my Morphe M510 brush. This is what it looks like, perfect for this area right here. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyebrows off camera, but I'm just gonna brush them out first. I know a lot of people like doing it at the beginning, but I like doing it after I put on all of my face makeup. Just personal preference. Alright, so off camera, I am going to put on my eyebrows using my Beauty Supply eyebrow pencil in dark brown. I'm also going to put on my top liner off camera. I love the Kat Von D's tattoo liner. It is my favorite eyeliner and the only one I've used for like the past couple of years. For my bottom liner, I am going to use my Urban Decay Glide On pencil. I do have the shade Perversion. And for the Kat Von D top eyeliner, the tattoo eyeliner, I do have the color Trooper Black. And lastly, I'm going to put on my mascara off camera as well. I really love the Still a Huge mascara. If you're familiar with my other videos, you know how much I love this mascara. I feel like it's the best mascara out here. Like, it just takes my eyelashes to the next level. But yeah, I will go put these on and finish this look and I'll come right back. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look for today. Again, I did build up the coverage for this foundation. I first put on one pump on this side of my face and then one pump on the other side. And then I added another pump and just spread it around my entire face just to see if this foundation has buildable coverage. This is how the foundation looks, and I definitely think that it does have buildable coverage. It starts off as medium and definitely gets to full coverage. I will come back at 10 to show you guys how this foundation holds up. It's about 12 right now, so I'm just gonna do a 10-hour wear test and then I'll let you guys see how this foundation holds up, and I will see you guys at 10. Okay, so this is how the foundation looks in outside lighting. It is sunny today, but since I've always shown you guys, the foundations in lighting where it wasn't sunny, I'm gonna do the same for this foundation so you can kind of get an accurate comparison between all of them. That was a mouthful, but this is what the foundation looks like. Okay, this is how the foundation looks with bathroom lighting. I feel like the finish is very pretty, and the Y513 is definitely a good color match. Okay, so I'm back with the 10-hour update, and I'm just gonna show you what the foundation looks like. Okay, so I'm usually really oily in my T-zone, but as I'm looking at my skin now, like I don't see a lot of oils, seeping through. and when I touch my face, it feels pretty dry. So I'm actually very excited because, you know, as someone with oily skin, sometimes it gets very hard to like find a foundation where like it will actually just have me looking dry and matte the whole day. Also, one thing I just want to mention again, like I did put one pump on each side of my face, but because the company said that this is a medium to buildable coverage, I did want to build that coverage and just show you guys what that looked like. So I do have 3 pumps on my face, one on this side, one on this side, and then one pump just added to my entire face. Also, one thing I really love about this foundation is that it really is weightless. I feel like this is the first foundation that I've put on that it just felt like water. Like even the consistency is very thin, and I was kind of like, you know, is this really gonna be able to be full coverage? But just seeing how like weightless it was and how it just, you know, turned into a full coverage foundation, I'm actually very excited because it literally doesn't even feel like I'm wearing any makeup at all. My skin feels so free and it just feels like a really breathable foundation. Also, with it being buildable coverage, I really like that too because there's so much versatility with this foundation. You know, if I'm like going to a super fancy event where I want full coverage, I can get that. But if I'm just, you know, doing something casual, I can also get that out of this foundation, which is really important. All right, so this company does claim that this is a 24-hour wear foundation. I really do think I agree with that claim because through the 10 hours that I've been wearing it, it doesn't look like it's smudging anywhere. It looks like it's just sitting in place, which I really like. I did spray my face with my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray, just to let you guys know. But yeah, overall I think the finish is very pretty. I got a lot of compliments at the mall today on this foundation, so that says a lot to me. Also, they do say that this is a skin-like finish, and I feel like I kind of agree with that because although it's like super matte, I feel like it's also not super dry either. Like I feel like it's the perfect, I don't even know how to explain it. It just really is like skin. So yeah, if you have oily or combination skin, definitely check this out. You can still check it out if you have dry skin. I just can't personally recommend it because I don't have dry skin. But if you do decide to try it out, please let me know what you think about it in the comments and whether it works for you or not. And if you have any other questions about this foundation, please let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Also, if you liked this review, please don't hesitate to give me a thumbs up. And if you are new here, welcome, and please don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.